Namaste, and a very good morning to all respected elders, dear brothers and sisters. We welcome you to being heartful every day with Swadhyaya. We thank each one of our brothers and sisters for accompanying us on this journey, where we are looking to go deep within ourselves and through self-study, reflection, and introspection, we are attempting to take a close look at ourselves, at what is it that we can do within ourselves, supported by our sadhana, the immense grace of our masters, through reading the wisdom that they have offered to us, the guidance that they have offered to us through the means of the literature of the Heartfulness way, and seek to offer our cooperation in becoming the best versions of ourselves. Revered Master has often told us that it is when we become aware of what goes on within us, when we become aware of what we are being given, of what we are receiving, then one is truly able to appreciate the profound transformation that occurs within us. And in that space of awareness, we are able to see what more needs to be done. What this also offers us is an opportunity to offer our immense gratitude to the Masters for what is being given to us. Awareness, along with gratitude, can truly become a transformative power within us, in which, when the work is done by the Master, the aspirant, that is each one of us, is able to fulfill the purpose for which we are all here. We are able to fulfill the vision that the hierarchy of the Masters holds for each one of us and for us collectively. We are able to fine-tune the contribution that we make not only to our spiritual journey, but also to the collective awareness, to the collective transformation, to collective spiritual progress. This week, we are all exploring together how to develop awareness. What happens as we develop awareness? The books that we have taken up for study for this week's theme of developing awareness are Truth Eternal by Revered Lalaji Maharaj and Spiritual Anatomy by Revered Daji. We invite each one of our brothers and sisters to go through these two books and try to discover for ourselves what developing awareness has to do with our lives, with our spiritual journey. Let us take up any one book to begin with and see the connection between awareness and our spiritual journey. We invite our brothers and sisters to share the insights that are received when they read these books. Please share them with us at BHED@heartfulness.org so that we can all collectively develop our understanding of this theme and how it impacts our journey. For those of us who do not have their copy of these books yet, you may please scan the QR code or order your books directly from hfnlife.com. So today the aspects for contemplation on this theme. What does awareness mean for an aspirant on his or her journey? Let us begin with discussing developing an awareness, becoming aware of our weaknesses and shortcomings. Let us, each one of us, set some time aside for introspection. Try to look at ourselves, our inner state, our inner self, like a mirror has been placed in front of us. Am I aware of my weaknesses and shortcomings? Am I able to identify something within me that can be improved upon, that I am able to see as perhaps a tendency that I suffer from, which, if removed from within me, from my system, would make me feel lighter, would make me go about life in a more joyous manner? What are these weaknesses and shortcomings within me? With an honest approach, with a truthful approach, with a state of prayerfully trying to move towards becoming better, with this attitude, let us perform this activity. Let us sit and contemplate and see within. Once we are able to do that, let us also contemplate on this question. Is there a connection between my weaknesses, my tendencies, and the situations that I find myself in over and over again, circumstances that seem to be repeating themselves in my life? Is there any suffering that I find comes to me again and again, and I'm finding myself as if almost a repeat button has been pressed, and each time the same thing seems to be happening with me? If so, if I find myself in such a situation that seems to be repeating itself in my life, let me try and look to see, is there a connection between this and perhaps some weaknesses and tendencies within me? What is the connection between the two, if there is a connection at all? It is something that each one of us can look within and see, because each of our lives is unique. Each of our situations is unique. What we go through in life, what is brought into our life, is unique to each individual. So let us try and see, what is the message that I am being shown? What is it that I need to learn from this situation that is occurring again and again in my life? What is the message? Once I become aware of this message, how will this acceptance Is this situation coming into my life because I need to be free from a certain weakness or tendency? That could be the only purpose why this suffering, these trials are repeating themselves in my life. When we are able to honestly, truthfully look within and see this, we might perhaps be able to see that it is a tendency within me that needs to be let go of. So, how will this acceptance of myself, of something within me that needs to change, this awareness, help me to progress? Will it help me to transcend the situation as I learn the lesson and once and for all be rid of this recurring pattern in my life? Let us all set some time aside to see this connection. It is the Master's help. It is the help that is extended to us by nature when such situations occur. All that we need to perhaps see is what is the message and what is it that I need to be rid of. And then at bedtime, when we sit for prayer, submit ourselves to the Master as we are seeing this needs to change and pray for his help to change. So, brothers and sisters, let us do this important, very important exercise, setting aside just a few minutes for contemplation and reflection. With this, let us prepare ourselves for point B, cleaning. Let us close our eyes and begin with an intention. At the end of this cleaning, point B will be light, and we will be absorbed, immersed in the glow of the soul. Fixing our attention on point B, we make a firm intention using the will. All the heaviness and impurities are going out of point B from the front of the body. And as this process goes on, point B is becoming lighter and lighter. And the glow of the soul begins to appear from behind. Let us now prepare ourselves to receive the inspiration from revered Babuji Maharaj. To just connect to the love within the heart. Let us bring our hearts to the same state that was in the heart of the scribe when she received this message. A state of loving welcome, of emptiness, of osmosis. Whispers from the brighter world, beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj, Friday, February 7th, 2014, 10 a.m. Life has never been easy on earth, and this is not about to change. Perfection does not exist here below, but perhaps one day it will. Working in this direction offers a reassuring prospect. Nothing is impossible to the higher powers. No human being is spared, and the lives of the great masters, past and present, have amply demonstrated this. Acceptance is the only positive solution to all that life holds in each incarnation, where certain trials recur for a precise purpose, the surpassing of oneself and the elevation of the soul towards a more gratifying status. No effort is wasted. Self-awareness, awareness of one's weaknesses and shortcomings is a strength and an undeniable indication of progress. So many people think they are superior and able to lead the world, literally and figuratively. Humility is sovereign when it is based on real values and an approach to life that is respectful of divine laws. In truth, all is simple. Doing one's best in all circumstances bears fruit beyond any doubt. Everything, good or bad, is taken into account. We do not judge, but rather encourage our brothers and sisters to become aware of what they are and what they need to achieve in order to reach the goal. All are followed and assisted as much as possible. Nothing is done in vain. God is great, and human beings can overcome their smallness if they really wish to. Blessings to all. Babuji Maharaj. Let gratitude overflow from our hearts for beloved Babuji, for all our masters. They follow us and offer every help possible so we can advance on the path and fulfill the purpose of our lives. For their constant presence, guidance, and love. Let us offer ourselves in gratitude and prepare ourselves to meditate. Let us connect to the source of divine light within the heart. O Master, Thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. With a heart full of love and devotion, feeling ourselves to be in the presence of our Master within the heart. Let us all meditate together. Let us slowly become aware of the condition within the heart. Let us be grateful and fill our hearts with gratitude for this beautiful condition. Let us relish the condition, enliven it with joy, with gratitude. Condition is being absorbed and imbibed into every cell of the body, all the subtle bodies. Feel every cell, every nerve, every fiber becoming absorbed by the condition. Feel the condition expand. Everything in the surroundings becoming absorbed with the condition. All the birds, the trees, the walls, everything is absorbed in remembrance. The same condition inside and outside. We are now dissolving into the condition. And only the condition remains. Let us make an intention to allow this condition to carry us through the day. every intention, thought, word, and action arising from the space of this condition. Be with this condition, even with eyes open, by revisiting it again and again. Each time we move from one activity to another, let us make an intention to pause and reconnect with it. Let us now take a couple of minutes to note down in our diaries the experience of the meditation and any other guidance we may have received. We would like to invite our Hindi speaking brothers and sisters to join the BHED program in Hindi on the Learn to Meditate Heartfulness Way YouTube channel, the same time, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. every day. The program is being run as Har Dil Dhyan, Har Din Dhyan, offering itself as a support to deepen our sadhana, become regular with practice, and allow the noble qualities of the heart to emerge from within. Let us set some time aside today for the aspect of contemplation that we have discussed in today's session. Let us try to see what weaknesses and shortcomings we have within us with an honest and truthful attitude, a prayerful frame of mind, a humble state of mind. Let us sit with ourselves and try and see why are certain situations repeating themselves as a pattern in our lives. What is the message that we are being shown? What is that weakness or tendency that needs to be overcome, that is being shown to me through this repeated pattern of trials of suffering in my life. Let us read the whisper once again and pray for its essence to be absorbed within us. We thank each of our brothers and sisters for being with us day after day. Let us invite more hearts to join in becoming regular with the practice, in offering ourselves to become better versions of ourselves. Until we meet again at 8:50 p.m. tonight, we wish all our brothers and sisters a wonderful day ahead. Namaste.